Good evening, America. This is a KHES special report. Today, we will be interviewing a great soccer player, a 7th grader, and he lives in Tangerine, Florida. Some people say that he is blind, but he can still play great soccer. How could this be? But your questions would be answered here tonight, because thankfully, Paul Fisher is here today. Welcome to the show, Paul. I'm glad to be here. So, let's get started with the questions. Paul, why do you wear glasses even though you say you can see fine? I had an eye injury when I was young, and so now I have to wear glasses to see. Oh, okay. People say you're legally blind, but how can you still play soccer? I can still play because I wear these goggles that are made of a substance that can't be broken, and they help me to see clearly on the field. Okay. What did your parents tell you about your eye injury? My parents told me that I stared at a solar eclipse for a long time, but it was a big, fat lie. I remembered my injury was caused by my brother, Eric. Why did your parents tell you that you stared at a solar eclipse? They told me I stared at the eclipse because they didn't want me to hate Eric. Oh, so that's the reason. Now I see. Do you think your dad loves Eric more than you? I think so, because my dad is a football fanatic, and Eric is a great football player. That is why he's in the high school football team. What did you feel when you figured out that Eric was the one that gave you the eye injury? Rage! Because your family members are supposed to protect you, not hurt you. Okay, I'm really sorry we had to take a short break to clean out all the mess. Well, let's get on with the questions. What reminded you of how your eye injury really came about? When I saw the spray paint in my house in Tangerine, it gave me a flashback when I saw spray paint in my house in Houston. I remember that my brother Eric thought that I reported to the police about the vandalism. So he taught me a lesson by spraying paint in my eyes. Oh, so it was the spray paint, okay. Why were you kicked out of the soccer team? I was kicked out because the coach found the handicap form about my eye injury. Oh, okay, I see. How did that make you feel? I was disappointed because I was the best player on the team, and I was kicked out just because of that handicap form. I felt sad because I love soccer. I heard there was Mike Costello that died in Lake Windsor High School. Did you know him? How did it make you feel when he died? Oh yeah, I know Mike. Mike was a good person, and he was the brother of my best friend Joey. And I was a little afraid too, because I played on the same field as he did, so I had a chance of being struck by lightning too. What went through your mind when you saw and heard that Eric commanded Arthur to hit Lewis on the head? I was shocked because I didn't know Eric was actually capable of doing such a thing. Lastly, how do you feel about going to a new school? I felt excited because I got a new start, and I hoped I could get into the soccer team. I told my mom not to come with me, so she couldn't sign any of the handicap forms. And I hope that my family and I will have a good new start, and everything will be fine. Oh, okay. Well, Kate, this is the KGS Special News Report, and I'm Nicolau Hu, signing out.
Let me say it, let me pour it, no go flow. Let me reach
Good evening, America. Today is the KGS Special Report. Today we're going to interview big.
These are a nuisance. There.